Changing batteries on a Volvo VNL. The batteries are located right under the driver's seat. You take off the side panel and that's where your batteries are. You take away this cover, excuse me. You take away the cover and there's your batteries. To take out the batteries, you need to remove the bracket holding the batteries in, which is I believe it's a 14 millimeter or 15 millimeter, and it's the same size for each post. And then you remove that, and then you pull off each one of these, and then that takes off this whole bracket holding all the batteries in. And you do the same for the positive side, and you replace it with 4 new ones. And that's how you change batteries on a Volvo VNL. So went ahead and removed the bracket holding the batteries in place, and now I'm gonna take off each one of the posts. Removed all the nuts holding down this plate, and if you want, you could take a picture of where the negatives and the positive posts are hooking up so you can remember. And so next is just wiggling these plates that hold the batteries together off, just like so. Want to make sure these posts are clean. I just cleaned mine not too long ago. That's why I'm changing these batteries again. Thought I caught the problem, but better change them before winter. So just get all these posts off or connected. Take some wiggling. I'm gonna need 2 hands, so I'm gonna have to put you guys on hold. But yeah, these wires are a bit heavy. Let me just pry them off. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands, so I'll get back to you guys. Fun fact about these old batteries is nobody really knows is you can pop these plates off and they're just simply filled with water. See how mines are a little bit low on water? I think those are like the first signs of the battery going bad. See, this one's totally dry. Some water in these ones, but that's how you know your batteries are going bad. And also you get like a real foul egg smell from these batteries, and that's how you know, rotting egg or gas smell. That's how you know these batteries are going bad. But yeah, these batteries are not maintenance free, so you have to, I guess it's hard to do, but once in a while you're gonna have to open these things up and look inside them to see if they have enough water. See, as these ones, there has no water in it. This one's got some. And don't make the mistake I made. You gotta put distilled water in these. I think that was probably one of my problems, is I just put regular water in them. Yeah, so they're all leaking. There's another sign that all these batteries start to leak. That's how you know they're going bad, and they got a real foul smell to them. So I switched out the new batteries for the old batteries. And another thing, you want to make sure there's these holding down straps, and they got a T joint at the end, and you want to make sure that T joint is in nicely, because I'd hate to put everything together and that T joint comes out. Ask me how I know. You got to pull the whole batteries out in order to put that joint back in. So make sure it's nice and snug in there and it's not moving around. So that's how you know it's in tightly. And next we're just gonna throw the plate back on and tighten everything down, and we should be good to go. Oh, the reason I still kept one of the older ones is I tested all my batteries and it was only showing one that was bad. So I replaced the one, but I was still having a hard starting problem. So I just replaced this one like maybe a week ago, and I was still having the same issue. That's why, so this one's new as well. I just, the 3 are completely new. I'm just putting them in. So that's why I got one different battery. Had I known I was gonna be replacing them, I would have replaced all of them, but just wanted to try things out and thought maybe I'd solve my problem, but it didn't work out for me. So I'm gonna make sure all these things are in place. I got them aligned up to where I think the bar is gonna go on, so I just throw that on and I'll get back to you guys. Also, another little pointer, if any of these points where the batteries connect, if you have any corrosion buildup on it, you want to make sure you get yourself a wire brush and just brush them. Brush the corrosion off so you get a good contact. Mine's fairly clean because I just did it a week ago. So we installed the negative one, get it all on the posts, start by one side and maneuver it. I'm probably gonna need 2 hands for this too. Yeah, you gotta kind of line up the batteries. You see how 3 lined up and not the last one, so I gotta wiggle that one around. And a good thing for that is get yourself a big screwdriver and push the battery a little bit to the side until it lines up. And there, got it all situated in there. And all you want to do is just connect your negatives and your positives. And this one goes over here. Yep, and got the positive connected. And that's for the auxiliary lights. Got all that nicely snug in there. Just want to snug this down, and then put all the nuts down for the batteries and tighten everything up, and should be good to go. It's hard to do everything with a glove and record at the same time. Sorry guys, but yeah, I just wanted to give you a little, I guess, a tutorial of how to do it, because it's doable. You could do it yourself. I'll get back to you guys. And I got a 15mm key, seems to do the job. And you just want to snug all these down. You don't want to over tighten, but you don't want to have them loose either. So it says to tighten them 10 to 15 foot-pounds, which is like, I don't know, hand tighten and give it a little snug. It should be good enough. Just nice and snug. I think the main one is so you got the batteries tied down so they don't move around, and that's another cause of batteries going bad is when you don't have the batteries tied down and they're moving around in the truck. I think that has a thing to do with them going bad a lot quicker than they actually do. So I'm gonna snug everything up and we should be good to go. And that's how you change batteries on a Volvo VNL. Leave your comments and tell me if I did have something wrong. Let me know. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. On the Volvos, I forgot to mention, it has a kill switch, which I turned off before I changed the batteries, just in case. So on the down position, that's when you can lock it out. That's how you know that it's off. So you just turn it on. That should be on, and we're ready to start the truck.